The breaking news is out of Alabama. The mayor of Selma says there is, quote, significant damage from a tornado. There are several southern states that are currently under tornado threats.
Let's bring in Jennifer Gray. So, Jen, what's going on right now?
Guys, we have these fast-moving storms, and they are very powerful, currently moving through the southeast. You can see this tornado watch that we have through the afternoon and early evening hours. And here's the line of showers and storms that are pushing through Alabama into Georgia and across the southeast. So this tornado that impacted Selma basically an hour ago, these storms are now on the move. So Selma is past the danger zone, we should say, but these storms are still very powerful and potentially tornado producing. You can see that hot pink box right there. That's a tornado warning. That is from the same storm that impacted Selma an hour ago. So these are very dangerous. If you live in this area, definitely get to your safe zone right now and be weather aware as we go throughout the afternoon. These are going to impact some big cities. Atlanta, possibly during the rush hour, guys, we could see these line of showers and storms push through. You can see we have a tornado warning there just on the west side of Macon as well. So this is a very dire situation. Here's the warning area that we're looking at for this afternoon with the greatest potential for tornadoes, very strong winds and large hail. That does include Montgomery, even Atlanta throughout the day today. So as we put these storms in motion, you can see heading through Atlanta this afternoon, 3 to 5, even 6 o'clock, and then it pushes to the east by 6:30. These storms are still going to be very powerful, and then finally dying down as they make their way off the coast by the time we get into the late evening hours through the overnight. So guys, the next couple of hours really crucial with these storms, very powerful tornado producing storms.
We've got breaking news out of Alabama. Emergency response teams are there providing assistance in Selma after a tornado caused significant damage to the city. Several buildings have been damaged and some injuries have been reported there due to the severe weather. In Decatur, Alabama, you can see crews here trying to clean up. Look at this, a semi turned onto its side in the storm. Let's discuss now with the Director of Field Operations for Alabama Emergency Management, Ricky Adams. Mr. Adams, thank you for your time. Let me start with life and any injuries. Can you tell me about casualties potentially that have come in, reports that you're receiving?
We are receiving some reports from across the state, several different tornado sightings, but no reports of fatalities at this time. However, the counties and the state are still assessing the damage, and the Weather Service is on scene in Selma looking at that damage.
Where is it worst?
Well, it's a relative statement, but it's worse in the Selma area and the western parts of the state right now. But again, it's still early and we're still assessing.
Yeah, I know your crews across the state and local by a rescue, they're getting to these places. But what can you tell us about what is in Selma and the damage reports that you're hearing?
Well, the damage reports we have thus far from the county EMA is structural damage, trees down, power lines down, and the area is very difficult to access due to debris. So the information is going to be a little slow coming out, but they are working house to house and area to area, looking for people who may be entrapped and those who are injured.
So they're going house to house now, and you're saying that because of these downed trees, it's going to take some time to get to these people who are making calls. Is that right?
Yes, it just slows the process down as they try to navigate the debris and down trees.
How crucial is it to get to some of these areas before the sun goes down, before things go dark?
Regardless of the hour today, it's important to get to those areas as quickly as we can. We're in life safety mode, and that's the purpose, is to try to find as many people as we can.
Is the threat over?
No, the threat is not over for the state of Alabama. In fact, that same weather system is still moving through the central part of the state and still moving east. So it is still a very significant weather day for us.
All right, Ricky Adams, thank you for your time and thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you very much.